Have you ever stared at your cat while they're sleeping and wondered, do they really love me? Or maybe you've caught them doing something so sweet and innocent it made you think, do they see me as more than just a human? Do they see me like a mother? It might sound surprising, but cats, as independent and aloof as they seem, can form incredibly deep emotional bonds. In fact, some cats bond with their humans so closely that they start to treat them just like they would treat their own mother. Not in a symbolic way, literally. In their mind, you are their caregiver, their comfort, their world. And today, we're going to explore the 7 powerful signs your cat sees you as its mother. But first, before we dive into this heartwarming journey, take a moment to subscribe to our channel. It's totally free, and it motivates us to keep making content for cat lovers like you. Just hit that little red button. We promise it won't cost a thing but means the world to us. Let's get into it. They knead on you. This might be one of the most obvious and adorable signs. If your cat regularly kneads you with their paws, you're getting a direct signal from their kitten brain. Kneading is a behavior that begins in early kittenhood. When nursing, kittens instinctively knead their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. It's an action associated with warmth, comfort, nourishment, and security. What's fascinating is that many cats never outgrow this behavior. They carry it with them into adulthood and continue to knead when they feel safe and content. When your cat kneads on your lap, chest, or stomach, they're not just trying to get cozy. They're reconnecting with that deep-rooted emotional experience from their infancy, when their mother was their entire universe. And now, they're directing that behavior toward you. This simple act of pushing their paws rhythmically against you is your cat's way of saying, I feel completely safe. You make me feel just like mom used to. It's a moment of vulnerability and trust. And yes, sometimes the claws might poke a little, but try to see past the tiny pain and recognize it for what it is. Your cat's way of bonding with you on a level that's pure, emotional, and deeply affectionate. If your cat needs you often, you're not just a favorite person. In their eyes, you might be their true guardian, their safe space, their mother. They follow you from room to room. You get up to get a glass of water, and guess who's suddenly right behind you? You go to the bathroom and close the door, and there's soft scratching or a patient presence outside. Sound familiar? This isn't just coincidence. It's not just curiosity either. When cats follow you everywhere, it's a powerful sign that they see you as their guide and protector, just like a mother figure. In the wild, kittens instinctively stay close to their mothers. The world is big and scary, and mom is the source of safety, food, and affection. That instinct doesn't fade just because your cat has grown up. If anything, it becomes a behavioral habit rooted in their emotional connection with you. When your cat follows you from room to room, they're not just tagging along, they're making sure they're close to their comfort source. This behavior shows complete emotional dependency. It says, wherever you go, I feel safest when I'm near you. Your scent, your voice, your footsteps, they all reassure them. Even if they're not being held or touched, just being in your presence gives them peace. And it's worth noting, cats are also territorial. They don't like to give their trust easily. So when they give you this level of loyalty, they're not just being clingy. They're declaring, you're my person, my family. If your cat treats you like their personal bodyguard, shadowing your every step, they're not just watching over you. They see you as their source of safety, the way a kitten never lets its mother out of sight. They bring you gifts. It's 3 a.m. You hear a strange sound, and when you finally turn on the light, your cat proudly drops a sock on your chest. Or worse, a dead bug or mouse on your pillow. Gross? Maybe. But behind that creepy crawly is something heart-melting. Cats are natural hunters, and in the wild, mother cats teach their young how to survive. One of the ways they do that is by bringing prey to their kittens, sometimes dead, sometimes alive, to train them in hunting and survival. So when your cat brings you something, whether it's a toy, a feather, or something a little less adorable, they're engaging in a motherly behavior. But here's the twist. They're not the kitten anymore. You are. And they're taking care of you. This role reversal is common in deeply bonded cats. They start to see their human as a less capable family member that needs love and lessons. They're trying to provide for you, to take care of you. It's their way of saying, you're important to me, and I want to share my skills and care with you. It's also a sign of pure trust. Cats don't offer their prized possessions to just anyone. So when they drop something at your feet and look at you with those wide eyes, they're not being weird. They're sharing something sacred. So next time you find a random gift in your bed or on the floor, don't be grossed out. Be honored. Your cat is expressing love the best way they know how, with the instincts they learned from their mother, now directed at you. They groom you. Have you ever been sitting quietly, minding your business, when suddenly your cat starts licking your hand? Or even your hair? Maybe they nibble a little or lick your nose. While it might seem odd or even annoying, this is one of the most intimate behaviors a cat can offer. Grooming isn't just about keeping clean. It's about bonding, nurturing, and trust. Mother cats spend a lot of time grooming their kittens. It's how they show love, maintain cleanliness, and strengthen the family bond. It also helps regulate body temperature and relieves stress. When your cat starts grooming you, they're tapping into that same instinct. It's their way of saying, you're mine. You belong to me. I care about you. And it's not just physical. It's deeply emotional. Grooming creates a sense of unity. In the feline world, grooming each other, called allo-grooming, happens only between cats that trust each other deeply. So if your cat licks you, they are treating you as part of their inner circle. Think of it this way. In your cat's eyes, they're doing what their mother once did for them, and now they're offering that same care to you. It's a full-circle moment of love and acceptance. It may tickle or leave you with cat saliva in your hair, but let them do it. It's their special, quiet way of telling you, you're more than a friend. You're family. You're my mom. If this video is making you smile, if you're seeing your cat in a whole new light, take a second and hit that subscribe button. It's totally free, and it truly helps us keep making videos just like this for cat lovers around the world. Your support means everything. They sleep on or near you. There's something incredibly comforting about a cat curling up on your chest, your lap, or even your pillow at night. That soft purring, the slow rhythmic breathing, it's not just adorable. It's a message. Cats are extremely vulnerable when they sleep. In the wild, they hide away in safe, enclosed spaces to avoid predators. So when a cat chooses to sleep next to you, or better yet, right on top of you, they are showing a level of trust that goes beyond ordinary affection. Think about it. Kittens sleep with their mother for warmth, protection, and comfort. That bond is hardwired into their minds. So when your adult cat snuggles up with you at night, they're going back to that primal sense of safety and love. You make them feel like their mother did. Sleeping with you also releases stress-relieving chemicals like oxytocin, both in them and in you. Your scent, heartbeat, and body warmth all soothe them in ways that feel familiar and maternal. If your cat seeks you out when they want to sleep, or insists on napping in your presence, even in odd positions or cramped spaces, they're saying, I trust you with my life. Literally, it's one of the purest, most vulnerable gestures they can make. They're not just being lazy or cozy, they're telling you that you are home. So the next time your cat jumps onto your bed, curls into a tight little ball beside you, and purrs themselves to sleep, don't move. Let that moment last. Because in their heart, you're not just a person. They see you as their safest place in the world. Just like a mother. They meow at you like a kitten would. Ever notice how your cat meows in a very specific way when they're talking to you? Maybe it's soft and high-pitched. Maybe it's insistent and needy. Whatever the tone, it's important to realize. Cats don't meow at each other the way they meow at humans. In fact, adult cats rarely meow to communicate with other cats. Meowing is a behavior mostly reserved for human interaction, and it's something they learn as kittens to communicate with their mother. So when your cat meows at you, they're essentially tapping into that childhood instinct. They're treating you the same way they treated their mother, asking for attention, food, comfort, or even just a little love. The more emotionally connected your cat is to you, the more vocal they tend to be. They might greet you with a mew when you come home, follow you around the house chatting away, or cry out when they can't find you. These vocalizations aren't random. They're emotional expressions meant for someone they deeply care about. If your cat has a special meow just for you, that's even more telling. Some cats develop a unique language with their humans. They'll change their tone, volume, or pitch depending on what they want or how they're feeling. That kind of communication doesn't happen with just anyone. It happens with someone they see as important, someone they trust. So the next time your cat meows at you, especially in that sweet, baby-like tone, listen closely. You're not just hearing a sound, you're hearing a memory of kittenhood, a message that says, "You're my everything. I need you," just like I needed my mother. They seek you out when they're scared or sick, when something frightens your cat, like thunder, fireworks, a loud vacuum, or even unfamiliar visitors. Where do they go? If your cat runs to you, hides under your arm, curls into your side, or simply stares at you for reassurance, they're not just scared. They're looking for comfort. They're looking for mom. Cats are incredibly sensitive animals. They may act brave, independent, even aloof, but under all that, they're creatures of habit who crave safety and predictability. And when that safety is threatened, they turn to the person who makes them feel most secure. When a cat feels ill or in pain, they often hide. But if they come to you during those times, seeking closeness, resting by your side, or simply not wanting to be alone, it's a massive sign of trust. They believe that being near you will help them heal. Mother cats are the ultimate source of security for their kittens. They soothe, protect, and care for their babies in every possible way. If your cat comes to you when they're frightened or weak, they're instinctively placing you in that same role. They might not be able to say, "I'm scared," or "I don't feel good," but their actions speak volumes. They're choosing you in their most vulnerable moments, just like they once chose their mother. So when your cat burrows into your blanket during a storm, hides behind your legs when strangers arrive, or presses their little head into your chest when they are not feeling well, understand what's really happening. They're saying, "You're my safe place, my comfort, my mother." Your cat may not be able to say the words, but their actions speak louder than anything. From the way they sleep on you to how they meow for your attention, they're showing you, day after day, that you're not just a pet owner to them. You are their world, their comfort, their home, their mom. If this video helped you see your furry friend in a new light, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who loves their cat just as much as you do. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. It's completely free, but your support helps us more than you know. Until next time, give your kitty a little extra cuddle. They see you in ways you may have never realized.